What if God was a little disappointed in the way we do church? What if God wasn't as judgmental as Christians?
What if God's version of church isn't the same version of church we attend?
What if God wore sunglasses because Jesus was sitting at his right hand? What if God isn't near as particular as we make him out to be?
What if God actually doesn't hate you?
What if God was found in nature just as much as he is in the church?
What if God had a cell phone?
What if God gets tired of listening to the same 5 worship songs on K-Love?
What if God was the original hipster?
What if God never actually had a plan B, and this is just what it takes for us all to have free will the way he intended?
What if God was a woman?
Are you implying God is gender fluid? What if God created man and woman as equal halves to give us a full representation of his whole being?
What if God could still use you, even if you didn't ask for forgiveness for that one sin 3 years ago?
What if God were one of us?
What if God had a pet? Would he be a cat person or a dog person?
He has a horse. What if God is sick and tired of us using all of his words against others?
What if God was in a rock band?
What if God lives by Bob Ross's golden rule? There are no true mistakes, just happy little accidents.
What if God was on social media? Would he prefer 140 characters on Twitter, or would he constantly be posting pictures of heaven on Instagram? # blessed.
What if God and guns don't actually go hand in hand?
What if God actually loved the sinners?
What if God would actually prefer us to take our money and use it to help people instead of building empires?
What if God actually celebrated Halloween?
What if God enjoyed horror films? What if God wasn't Republican? What if God created evolution?
What if God uses science to explain his existence?
What if God doesn't actually care about what kind of car we drive, what kind of house we live in, or what kind of clothes we wear?
What if God is actually talking to us all the time, but we're just not quiet enough to listen?
What if God actually didn't judge sins based on some weird man-made tier of what's worse and looked at us all with the same loving eyes?
What if God was proud of Ellen DeGeneres?
What if God was proud of Lauren Daigle?
What if God's word wasn't actually supposed to be used as a weapon?
What if God is more concerned with how people end up over all these little bitty sins that we nitpick people over?
What if God was also Mother Nature?
So what if God spelled backwards as dog because dogs are actually angelic spies to show us how much God actually loves us?
I was literally just thinking that, but I didn't know how to word it in my head. What if God had a refrigerator? Would your face be on it?
What if God actually did write our names down in pencil? He just doesn't own an eraser.
What if God actually thought tattoos were cool?
What if God was actually the least religious one of us all?
What if God actually enjoyed this video?
I don't know if he would, but we hope you did. And if you did, go down there and hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you in our circle. Be brave,
Be bold.
and be reckless.
We'll talk soon.